He's not the worst person of all. He just pushed me into the abyss. And before I realized it, I hit the bottom. But I was in love with him and I was looking for security. Like a fool, but he was just playing with me. Until he had enough. Then he sold me out.
Hey, take it easy.
That happens too.
Huh?
And too often.
You okay?
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Don't be afraid.
Thank you.
Sergey, are you okay? Good morning, Igor. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Good morning. You said it twice. I did? But I'm okay. Really. Yes, and your complexion matches well with the fresh greenery. Sergey, don't lie to me. I'm not your enemy. Igor, everything's fine. I have to go, okay? Let's go.
Helen, please tell me, do I look awful?
For someone like you who endures such pressure every day, you look absolutely wonderful.
And for a normal person, for a girl?
He is in love with you.
I'm scared.
Well, I get it, honey. I'm scared too.
I'm not scared of death. I'm afraid of sweating and of smelling awful. And looking bad when I'm asleep and Tim is next to me.
You don't.
What if I drool when I'm sleeping?
Stop talking nonsense about yourself. Honey, listen to me. If a man falls in love with a woman, her appearance will matter very little to him.
Is this love even possible?
Yes, I have been trying waiting this concert. What time will you be there?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Zotov?
Yes.
I need to tell you something. You asked me to call you in case of an emergency.
I passed by Leonidas'
Place to check on him just now. He's been killed.
Go and call the police.
Uh-huh.
I'm coming over.
Okay, we'll do it. Listen up. We have a dead body. Grigorchuk has already gone to the crime scene. You're staying here. You're in charge. All right, stop looking at me like that. I'm human, you know. I'm not a robot.
I understand that.
You know I saw you, right? Do you really expect me to believe you were just warming up at the crossing? Like you were on your way to gymnastics?
I understand I have my restrictions, but please don't dismiss me completely. I'm not dead yet. But I probably will be if I don't work.
Fine. Let's go.
What are you doing?
I'm stretching my sweater.
What for? I don't get your fashion
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense at
Hello
all.
there, ladies.
Oh, good afternoon, Victor.
Well, so, how's our pretty girl doing?
You're making me blush.
I told you you're pretty.
Show me your tongue. She's okay.
I'm
Yes.
feeling better.
She slept well, too.
Oh, well done. Good for you. I'll come by later. We'll chat then, okay?
Uh-huh.
As for you, I need to speak with you right now.
Pretty girl.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
You're a professional, so I don't have to mince my words.
Tell me, please, is it bad?
No, it's not that. That's not what I meant. A few days ago, we collected blood samples from Varia's father, in the event that she ever needed a bone marrow
Is
transplant.
he okay?
Yes, he's fine. He is. But there is something else. According to the results, Varia and Sergey aren't related. They don't have any common genes.
That's not possible.
We checked twice.
Stop looking at the body. Look at me instead.
Careful, don't stand on it.
It's upsetting, isn't it?
Such a tragedy. Can I have a glass of water?
Need some help over here?
Guys, please bring a glass of water to the
Have their
witness.
number now? Of course. Don't worry, sir. We'll call them right away.
So you were saying that you visited Markov yesterday.
How about this one? Can you
I
check
did,
this one?
and he was acting strange.
Water.
Thanks.
What exactly
Got nothing,
do you
sir.
mean by that?
It's just as I said. He was strangely excited. Too agitated, I guess.
But you didn't think to do anything?
I didn't pay much attention. I didn't think it was important. I'm not a psychic who can see the future.
All right, Sergey, that's enough.
You know, it might be from drinking because lately I've been seeing him drunk.
How much does he drink?
A lot. He used to drink until he would pass out. He burned his sheets with cigarette butts a lot. But lately things were working out for him, I could see that. Although I didn't have time to talk to him. The doorman was the one who called me. I came here right away.
Can't believe that.
Why did he call you?
I asked him to look after Leonidas. Such a pity. No fingerprints.
Everything is clean.
What the hell?
Yes, now each crime scene convinces me that hell definitely exists.
What can you tell?
What can I tell? So far, nothing.
Are you able to make any assumptions?
What assumptions? I need to examine the body first.
Are you done? We'll take him.
May I say goodbye?
Guys, let him through. Go on.
I couldn't imagine such an end for Leonidas. Things were starting to look up for him. He was able to find hope again.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't know. He was making a lot of plans. And he was turning a new page in his life.
Yes, I wonder what it was that was written in that page.
Now nobody will know.
Anyway, thank you. You've been very helpful, Mr. Zotov. I have a favor to ask. Could you please come to the police station tomorrow and answer some additional questions for us?
What questions?
They will come up with questions when we have at least one version of the murder. For now, the victim is a closed book for us. Who do we look up next? Does he have any relatives? Did he have any enemies?
Yes, of course. I get it. You know what? I can tell you about his relatives now. His distant relatives are in Novosibirsk, but he never had any close family. No wife, no children. His mother died. And enemies, well, creditors. And some suspicious characters who are always around down-and-out people.
When did this all happen to him? When did he become down and out?
About 3 years ago. Everything was okay till he got himself in trouble. Luckily, this flat remained. Who needs it now?
You're right. Tell me, what are all these holes on the walls for?
There were paintings and masks from Africa until he spent all the money on alcohol, gambling, and women. He loved women. Sergey played guitar for them. Don't try to touch anything up there. I'm off.
Yes, of course.
Oh, God. So what, guys? Are you done yet? Let's get out of the way so forensics can do their job.
Sergey, can I have a word? You haven't been in the field for a long time. But you have to remember, don't bear down on the source of information. We can't even use his profession as a motive, although they say he was rich. A dead-end case.
You're right. These people are always involved in some scam. Why not? He had money and a place to live. What else did he need?
What do you think of it, Sergey? Sorry for busting you on the crime scene earlier.
Don't be, it was my fault. I jumped into your conversation.
Still, what do you think?
What can I say? The place isn't easy to enter. There's a doorman at the entrance.
Come on, there's an old lady who comes in and out. At my flat's entrance, she's already 90 years old, and the second person is Aigul, who doesn't speak Russian. So anybody can enter and take anything they want.
Igor, you said the journalist Svetlov looked like he was strangled with a guitar string?
With an item that is most likely to be a string, like that you would find on a plucked instrument.
What are you getting at?
It's just that I searched Markov's flat and found a guitar with missing strings. Here are the strings.
You're really something. Such an imagination.
Don't you think it's worth a look?
A lot of people have guitars in their home. Even I have one. Should we suspect all of these people?
I heard Zotov saying that Markov loved to play guitar for women. So how could he play without strings? He's not Paganini. I think we should check it out.
You heard about that case we got last night?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I can't believe the amount of evidence we got in one go. It's amazing. Why don't we try out that hot dog place that you saw here?
The one that serves cheese, sure.
Really? Okay.
All right.
Igor, shouldn't we check the string, though?
The murder of that journalist is not our case.
Okay, then. Sorry for bringing it up. Forget it.
Hello, we're here looking for Lieutenant Colonel Igor.
You found him, that would be me.
My name is Nicholas Izvikov. I'm a journalist from a TV channel, and I have permission from your management to shoot. We're preparing a large story about the murder of our coworker, Catherine Svetlov. Could you give us your account on this matter? I have an autopsy.
Tell me, what exactly do you want to hear from me? The case is with the city department now.
I know that, sir. The thing is that you were the first officer there at the crime scene. That's why it would be really interesting to hear your opinion and to get first-hand information, so to speak, sir.
I don't really have to say anything to you.
But please do, sir. The camera is on right now.
Why don't we talk in the office?
All right, we can continue our discussion here.
No camera.
If I told you what I really think about the murder, or about the killer, it would only end up being censored like in any other channel. Isn't that right?
Can I say that in my story, then? Just give me something, please.
The victim was strangled using a guitar string in the restaurant toilet.
Are you kidding me? I was there and I saw it, and your people even interrogated me about it.
I remember that.
Well, then tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about the alleged killer and his character, and what his actual murder weapon was.
Look at him. Using our professional vocabulary.
Chief Osachi, can I cut in? You want our comments on the case? First of all, we express our deepest condolences to you and your network, as well as the relatives of the victim. Secondly, this is no longer our case, but we will cooperate. You should understand that we can't disclose all the information to you, but we have reason to think that this murder was premeditated because no one usually carries around guitar strings in their pockets every day. Right, Chief Osachi? Therefore, the killer had it all planned. He did not choose his victim at random.
So why do you think he chose her?
Listen, man. You can get this information at the city department as well.
All right, we've had a nice little chat. But that's all we can really tell you for now. Thanks for your understanding. Goodbye now. That guy just now doesn't look too happy.
Of course he wouldn't be. They're not liked by the city department. Thank you, Sergey. I get pissed off when I see them. They're always irritating.
No problem.
I really mean it. They're always twisting the facts.
What about the string?
Sergey, will you just drop it? You know it's just nonsense.
It's not nonsense, it's intuition. Let me check it out. I can bring it to the experts of the city department. I'll talk to the doorman, too.
Well, it's a good thing that you can keep yourself busy with something like this. Check the doorman, but as for the string... Fine. Do it.
Great. Thanks, Igor.
I'll just do the paperwork then.
Igor, I just came out of the city department, yes. I'll visit Varya quickly at the hospital and then go speak, to the doorman, Zhukov. Okay? Great, thank you. Hello, where is, Varya?
She's at the treatment session. Dr. Helen is probably in her office in the internal health department.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure.
Good afternoon.
Oh, Sergey, come in, please. Helen will be right back.
Okay, thank you.
Have some tea or coffee, if you want to.
Oh my god, Sergey.
What is it?
I didn't want you to find out like this.
This is nonsense.
They checked it twice. Sergey, listen. Despite the truth, it doesn't matter who the real father of this wonderful girl is. It really doesn't. You always believed her to be your daughter. And she is. Let me pour you some tea, okay?
I have to go.
Sergey, Varya will be back soon.
Later. Later.
Who is it?
Hello, it's the police. I'm here to talk about the incident.
Come in. Listen, why do you ask such questions? I didn't spy on him. I wasn't close to him either.
Oh, come on. You sit here all day and night. You know all the gossip. You see everything.
First of all, I used to work days after 3 p.m. Now I'm working 2 days in a row, replacing Amir. He went to visit his relatives. Secondly, what gossip? People have been living here for decades. It's department housing. New dwellers are rare here. If a dweller dies, their offspring move in. Markov bought this place from people he knew well too.
I want to know what he was like. Did he have any hobbies, for example?
He is dead. That's all. What do they say about the dead? We either speak good of them or nothing.
Except for the truth.
Yes. What?
The original phrase is, about the dead, we either speak good or nothing except for the truth.
Interesting. Nothing except the truth. Okay then. Who can I hurt with my words now? He was a usual man. Had some business, this and that, buying and selling. Then he started drinking and went bankrupt.
We already know that. Is there anything else?
Different women came to visit him. He liked them, so they were frequently here when he still had money. He loved women. Women loved money.
And then?
Then what? He left them. Vodka became his girlfriend.
How come? What had happened to him? People don't usually break so suddenly.
How should I know?
Don't be so down on yourself. You know everything.
No, I don't. Not at all. I know nothing about psychology.
I'm not talking about psychology. I'm asking about what transpired.
I really don't know, sir. That's the truth.
What do you have there? Surveillance camera?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't you say so?
You didn't ask.
Well, is it working?
Yes, it works. Uninterrupted every day.
And so Snow White was left all alone in the forest. She looked around her with fear in her heart, not knowing where to go. She walked on sharp stones, made her way through thorny thickets, and hid from wild animals. She was already completely exhausted, but then she saw a small, elegant house under a tiled roof. And then Snow White stepped inside. The house was swept clean. Everything about it was tiny and beautiful. On a table covered with a white tablecloth... On a table covered with a white tablecloth stood 7...
Varya? Varya, what's wrong? Varya, my dear, what happened? Somebody help! Come quickly! Varya!
Good morning, Mr. Ivanov.
Good morning.
Come on, Chief. How much longer will you take? I've already smoked my lungs out. Hey, don't you hear your phone ringing? Aren't you going to answer it?
Hello, Helen. What? Understood, I'm coming. I have to go to the hospital with my daughter, but I will be back.
Okay. Yes.
How is she? Is she all right?
Tim, she's fine. Go home.
I can't.
Tim, just relax. Sit down, please.
Will she die?
Stop it. No.
My brave wife. I wish I could be as brave as you.
I'm not brave, Sergey. I just know that in this life, nobody is safe. And we need to do everything that we can to protect each other.
I've seen so much evil in my life. Criminals, and their shifty lawyers, corrupt officials, running our government. I've lost faith in the goodness of man. But why her? Why Varya? Why not them?
Well,
my little daughter is she's so sweet. My little girl.
Of course she's yours. She's yours and she's mine too.
I know that. It doesn't matter that I'm not her biological father. I'm still her father.
You're the real father.
She'll never see this, right?
Never.
Is it him?
Yes. Who is Dmitry Zhilin and why do I have to kill him?
Tell me, why does it have to be you?
Why are we even talking about it?
Try to remember some things from your past. From your previous life, was there anything unusual? I found an article on the internet.
Oh, this story is really bad. The author is right. Back then, I was working as a paramedic and was called to a young woman who suffered from bad internal bleeding.
Who called for help?
A neighbor. She was the owner of the house where this girl rented a room. The house was old and half decayed in the suburbs. Zagodnaya Street. Anyway, we took her and brought her to the emergency room. They refused to hospitalize her. She didn't have any documents on her. While I was arguing with the doctors there, she got even worse. I said that if they didn't admit her, then I would call the press and tell everything.
Good evening.
They did. But the girl died in the operating room anyway.
How is that your fault?
It is not. But I'm sure if it wasn't for these 15 minutes of arguing with them, she would have been saved then. And that's what I told the journalists when the story came out in public.
What was her name?
I don't remember. Look, there are only initials there. Peasy. Though the article wasn't about her, but about the neglect of duty. They wrote down that she was a drug addict, but I'm pretty sure that she made an attempt to kill herself.
Listen, I don't quite understand it. How is this story connected to today?
It isn't. You can ask any doctor, they have dozens of such cases. It's just that the story was broadcasted by the press, that's it.
Well, Mom and Dad, were you worried? As parents, it's your job to worry. Well, her test results are within the normal range. Her condition has improved. Take her home when she wakes up. There's nothing here for her. The familiar walls of home will help, right?
Did Tim worry a lot?
You know what? Tim needs to be awarded a medal for bravely carrying pale girls.
There's no such medal.
We'll make one. Careful.
Dad, why are you looking at me like that?
I adore you.
That's him, right?
Yes, it is.
Girls, help me! Help me, please! He's chasing her!
Stop him! Oh, dear. Hold his hands down.
What in the world?
Look, it's him again.
I can see that. Let him go.
Her again?
You heard what your chief said? Let me go! I said let go of me! I just came to talk to her!
Let him go. Freaking stalker.
I'm an actor, not a stalker.
What?
Wait, what?
I work at the theater.
So?
Idiot.
That's complete nonsense.
Is he I don't know. Why don't you stop following her?
It's all good. If she's hanging on the phone with Tim, that means she's really okay.
I'll have to go to work in a bit. Here's what I think. We need to learn more about these messages. For that, you'll have to go back to this lawyer's office and try to get as much information. And if you have to, make a scene. Try to learn something. Are you afraid?
He won't do anything with people around.
That's great. As for me, I'll dig for information on Jillian and maybe find a connection to your case. My sweet little Helen. I'm off.
You had that coming for spying on me.
I wasn't spying on you.
You followed me from the station.
I wasn't following you. I was waiting at the distant yard and hiding from your women warriors. And I was wearing the hood so they wouldn't recognize me. I wanted to ask you for some money and you ran away.
So that really wasn't you?
I didn't follow you from the station.
Who was it then?
I don't know, maybe a secret admirer. What about money? Where did all that come from, Tamara? Have you sold your kidney?
Don't worry, I won't take yours. Here, take it. Just promise me one thing, please.
Well,
Promise me you'll change your life.
Yes.
Here.
Who is she?
I don't know. That was her first time here. At least, on my shift.
What do you do when someone you don't know comes to visit?
Well, as a rule, they call the house directly or tell us the house number. Usually we don't ask too much. She came and told me she needed to see Leonidas Markov. Why wouldn't I let her in?
Mm-hmm.
Good day.
Good day.
Oh, the hero has arrived.
Why is that?
It appears your theory about the string was correct. The one that was used for Svetlov's murder and the one you took from Markov's guitar are from the same source. They have the same metal particles and skin microparticles. You were right.
So whose skin is it?
Ba-ba-ba-bum. It's from someone we already know. The skin belongs to the murdered Leonidas Markov.
No way. It's a match.
Our colleagues are already pressuring me for the source of this new breakthrough that we have. What do you think I should tell them? That our Sergey had a feeling?
That's right.
So now, you should really stop hiding behind these medical certificates. You were and still are a professional.
I'm not hiding. Look at this. I have here this picture of a possible suspect. Here, go and take a look at it.
What the hell is going on here? Markov kills Svetlov and then gets killed by this mysterious woman in the photo. What's this about?
How can I help you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
There used to be a law firm here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, there was, but now we're moving in. What can we do for you?
Do you know where I can find them?
I'm sorry.
We can't help you with that, lady. We will only sell snowboards here. Come by if you want one.
Thank you. Goodbye.
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 Hold on. They left us an envelope, right?
Oh, that's right. Wait, just a moment. Are you Odintsov, Helen?
Yes, that's me. I'm Helen.
Oh, Helen, they left this for you. Here you go.
Who are they?
The previous tenants.
How did they know I would come here?
How should I know? They described you to me as a serious woman. They gave your name and said you'd definitely come by.
Who exactly?
The secretary.
Sorry, what was the name of the firm?
Paulina, I think.
Paulina. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have an important letter to Paulina firm.
Paulina firm. Oh, here. They moved out.
Then what should I do with the letter?
I wouldn't know.
It's important. It's an official message. If they don't appear in court, Do you know who was responsible for the keys? Maybe for the fire protection, or maybe the secretary. There has to be information.
Oh, here. The signature of Lydia Murashov, the secretary.
Thank you very much. Sergey, can you come out, please? I'm sitting on the bench. Uh-huh. Hi.
Hello.
Look at this.
Yes, we're working on this case. Why are you here?
This woman was coming out of the lottery office when I was coming in.
Wait, this is the photo from the surveillance camera. Was this woman at the lottery office earlier?
Yes.
What is the connection?
I found out something. The name of the firm and the secretary.
I'll go find her. Maybe we can learn more from this woman.
That's not all.
What else?
Look at that.
What the hell?
He knows everything about our life. He's watching us.
Tamara is a fanatic about her goal. She created a women's health center to help victims of violence. You will agree that this is important work. But for women such as myself, this center is the only hope. Everything started out well until her goal became much more important than the person.